from group 49, LAX2047, Poetic Society.
Introduction. Introduce yourself.
My name is Muhammad Badri bin Muhammad Shah. My matrix number is 203095.
My name is Zahid bin Yazid, and my matrix number is 200557.
Hi, my name is Loshmita Ramani and my matrix number is 202563.
Hi, my name is Vilashini Ramesh. My matrix number is 203990.
Hi, my name is Nur Sofia Arisha Bitari Razlai. My matrix number is 203451.
Hi, my name is Punai Peng. My matrix number is 202536.
So today we are having our third discussion and we're going to talk about the second main global issue nowadays, which is terrorism.
So now we're gonna recite a poem entitled Terrorism. While you were sleeping, shots were fired.
While you were showering, a mortar fell and 8 soldiers were wounded.
While you were eating, terrorists infiltrated.
A house where children were sleeping. And while you were saying the grace after meals, all that remained of the children were pieces.
While you were playing, a terrorist entered a hall full of people.
And while you were losing, their souls left their bodies, the guest, the bride and the groom.
So let's hurry, let's run, let's organize, let's finish, let's do as much as we can.
For who knows what will happen the next time someone sits down to eat. Okay, now he will explain roughly about the poem.
So basically from this poem, we can see clearly on how the terrorist kills an innocent people without any mercy. Even though the civilian did not do anything to them, they just doing their daily activities like always. But then what they got? They lose their home, they lose their beloved person in just a second. And in this poem also said about soldiers that were wounded from the attack. It shows that we as people must appreciate the effort from the soldier to make sure we can live in harmony without have to worry about the threat from the terrorists. And we also can see from the seventh stanza, which is, so let's hurry, let's run, let's get organized, let's finish, let's do as much as we can. So from this stanza, it persuades us to take an action and make a move. If before this we just sit and see the terrorism happen around the world, now it is time for us to unite and do our part.
So now I will talk about the causes of terrorism. Terrorists don't just pursue violence for the sake of it, but have a specific purpose for carrying out their attacks. One of the causes is related to social and political injustice. People choose terrorism when they are trying to fix things that they think wrong. They believe that violence or its threat will be effective and usher in change. Other than that, terrorism also happens because of extremist ideologies of a secular or religious nature. They're willing to murder because they embrace theologies that sanction violence in the service of God. They readily sacrifice their own lives because they expect huge afterlife rewards in return.
So next is the effect of the terrorism. The most immediate impact of terrorism is physical destruction. Terrorism destroys existing plants, machine transportation system and other economic resources. The impact of terrorism and is always negative. For the economic and physical destruction is a large reason why. productive resource that might have generated valuable goods and services are destroyed, while other resources are almost invariably diverted from other productive uses to bolster the military and defense. In addition to the psychological impact of terrorism, related violence experience of the at an individual level affected society may suffer collective trauma, which is particularly the case where attacks are targeted against a community.
So, based on the poem, we know how the causes, what the causes and how the effects of the terrorism to the environment and to the people. So, when we have the causes, when we have the effects, so we have two ways to prevent the terrorism to happen. So,
How?
okay, the first most is all starts with education. We need to understand about the differences in cultures, religion, belief, and human behavior, so that there will not be misunderstanding. Thus, compulsory courses have to be taken in any special activity occurs. To make the awareness of terrorism, if there is any special activity occurs, public have to inform to the nearby police station immediately, so that police can take action for to the to the action to take action for the suspicious activities. Okay. Furthermore, government have to take strict action against this terrorism. Government have to increase the security to make sure that no terrorism can enter the country or can enter to what we call kelompok people, the group of society. Yeah. Sorry. So they have to stop the corruption and also they have to implement some rules which is help to reduce the terrorism. So we know that this prevent we have to do together, or else the terrorism will also just spread it like water in the past. Yeah. So
it's better to prevent,
yeah, it's better to prevent.
and I think we all should move towards the prevention so that the country will be harmony and the people will be safe. Okay, that's all.
So, as the conclusion, the effect of terrorism, which is not only to terrorize and cause panic and intimidation to the political system, but it is also affect stability of the state. And the fight against terrorism makes the terrorists want to fight more, creating a state of total insecurity to affected nations. So I think
Have you all any conclusion? Or we end this video? So April, do you have any conclusion?
So we have to strive together in order to prevent terrorism. So that's the conclusion.
The simple conclusion for this.
The main one.
The main one.
Alright, that's all from us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now I would like to share y'all an article about terrorism in real life, which took place in our world. Okay. Pakistan is one of the most affected countries with regards to terrorism. A monster that holds this awe-stricken country into its abominable clutches, never to let off. The germs of terrorism are so deep rooted in this country that it becomes very difficult to differentiate between the good and evil. In other words, the jeopardy of logic and oratory combined with the unkindly biased policies by the US and Europe misled the innocent brains into believing that they are fighting for their rights, whereas they are not actually. Even if the US and Europeans are true enemies of Pakistan, which they obviously not, still the jihadis are merely punishing themselves and their countrymen by exploring in every place one may think of.
The role of religion and politics in terrorism and war on terrorism does not seem very appealing. Adding fuel to the fire, some elements from within the religious have come to aid terrorism. Tolerance among religions is almost zero. They are warring with each other. The bombs are being blasted in the mosques, churches, temples, and at the other places of the kind. Though no religion allows the taking of innocent lives, but one calls jihad and other crusades.
As mentioned before, the terrorism has conquered all the important instruction that the man has today. We have vast world. There is a feeling of suspicious around. Human society have been hit very badly. Economies are hurt, the stocks exchanges fall, even a letter with opened with fear that it may bring some virus causing death. There's confusion and uncertainty about what is going on now. The peace is gone. The ways to curb terrorism. There are many things those must be brought into the play to the chain in this monster.
So, as the conclusion, our Earth is the only planet that has life on it. This is our home. We need peace and prosperity. This makes even more vital to eliminate the monster of terrorism from our homeland. This can happen only with our joint effort. We need to trust each other. Otherwise, the deadly weapons are here to decide our fate. So that's all from us. Thank you.